Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR. Today we're going to be using a 2013 Ford Explorer, and we're going to be using the Las Vegas Metropolitan in today's episode. Well, it's a Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, I should say. This vehicle with the texture looks very similar to the one in real life. It looks very similar, so I mean, it looks amazing. This vehicle is pretty similar to what Las Vegas actually uses, so I'm going to be using the proper uniform as the Las Vegas Metropolitan uses. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. I'll go over and get on the sidewalk. So this is what the uniform looks like. It looks very similar to the one that the Las Vegas Metropolitan actually uses. I have put it in, and I'll leave a link to the vehicle with the texture that I'm using in today's episode, as well as the uniform that I'm using, in the description below. So there'll be multiple links for the vehicle and the texture as well as the uniform. So if you want to download these things and put them in your game, you can do so by just going to the description and downloading them from the LSPDFR's website. I'll leave links to them, and it'll take you to the LSPDFR's website, and then you can download them. I also will have some links to the mods that I use in this episode. Like, there'll be a few mods, the main mods that I use in this episode, and down there there'll also be my social medias that I use. So if you guys would follow me on my social media, that way you guys can be notified on when I'm making a video and when I'm not making a video. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get in today's episode. Dispatch, show me 10-8, and let's get on patrol. We're gonna have a motorcycle here that is wearing no helmet. I believe there is a plate on the motorcycle. We'll go ahead and pull him over and see what's going on here. Dispatch, we're gonna have 1081. It's gonna be eastbound. I'm not even sure how you pronounce that. I think it's I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's like Augustus or something. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's gonna be a red and white Hexer. Gonna be eastbound. Plate on that motorcycle is going to be 08 Hotel Foxtrot Papa 253.
Target license plate 08 Henry Frank Paul.
Looks like the registered owner of the vehicle has a felony warrant for the arrest.
Proceed with caution.
Hello sir, I'm with the Las Vegas Police Department. You know I pulled you over today? Well, I pulled you over because I don't see a helmet. So what's up with that? Well, the reason why I care, sir, is for your safety, and as well as it is illegal to not wear a helmet. So I'm gonna need to see some license, registration, insurance, if you can give that to me. Alright, Jason, you need to be having a helmet on all times. I know you just put your helmet on, but you need to be wearing a helmet regardless if an officer is around to see you. So I need you to be wearing a helmet at all times. Just sit tight for just a second, alright? I love the Las Vegas uniform. It looks really nice. I mean, I usually don't wear certain cities or certain departments that I use. I don't usually wear their uniforms, but I'm gonna try to start using the proper uniforms if they have some on LSPDFR's website. So I'll start looking for those uniforms and put them in the game when I use that certain department. So Jason comes back with a valid license, has an active warrant for his arrest. He has been stopped 3 times. We'll go ahead and do a vehicle database, see if his bike's stolen or anything. Hexer comes back with a valid license, well, not valid license, but valid insurance and valid registration. The plate comes back, or is the one that we read off earlier, so it looks like it's not stolen or anything. The plate matches, and it is registered as a Hexer. Insurance and registration is valid. So looks like he's got a felony warrant for his arrest. So we'll go ahead and notify dispatch. Dispatch, I'm going to have a individual here that I have on a 1081. He's going to have a 1085. It's going to be a felony warrant. I'm going to be conducting a felony stop on the driver, or the individual I have in a 1081. We'll go ahead and get our carbine rifle, or AR-15. We'll go ahead and close this road off for safety, because nope, don't want to search my trunk. Usually AI like to freak out whenever you point guns, so Driver of the Hexer, please step off the bike with your hands up and slowly get on the ground.
Hands in the air, now!
Hands up. Hands where I can see them. Get on the ground. Slowly get on the ground. Stay where you are. Do not move. Put your hands on the ground. Jason, right now you're going to be placed on arrest for a felony warrant that you have for your arrest. You understand? Go ahead, just I'm going to walk you towards the sidewalk here. Just take a seat on the ground for me, if you will. Dispatcher, we're going to have one Hispanic male, 1015. Actually, I don't know if it's Hispanic male. I'm not sure. So, I shouldn't say that. I should say one male. We'll go ahead and just search the seat compartment. Make sure there's nothing illegal. Actually, I should go and ask him. You know what? I'm not even going to search the bike just yet. We'll go ahead and open this road back up so traffic can continue flowing. We'll go ahead and deal with them first before searching the bike, and then ask him what's on the bike before we go and search it without knowing. Alright, Jason, go ahead and stand up for me. Jason, right now, like I said, you're going to be placed on arrest for that felony warrant. I want to go ahead and just pat you down real quick, so if you don't mind telling me what's on you, or if you have anything illegal on you that I need to know about before I pat you down. Alright, Jason, looks like you don't got nothing on you that I need to know about, so you wouldn't mind telling me if there's anything on your bike or where the seat compartment is. Like, you wouldn't mind telling me if there's anything illegal on the, or not on it, but in the seat compartment, would you? Alright, so there's nothing going to be in it. Alright, just go ahead and I'm going to walk you back towards my SUV. So go ahead and whenever I walk you to the door, just step in and watch your head. Alright, Jason, I'm going to go ahead and read your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say cannot be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you can't afford one. Want to be appointed to you by the court. Do you understand these rights as I read them to you?
Unit 1, Adam 12.
We'll go ahead and just do a search on the bike real quick. Make sure there's nothing legal on it. Looks like it's going to be coming back with just some debit cards, so we'll go ahead and just impound the vehicle. Looks like he's just going to be charged with the felony warrant that he has for his arrest. Not sure what the warrant's for, but I know it's a felony, so we'll go ahead and call for a tow truck. Dispatch, I'm going to be needing a 1048, or I'll be standing by for a 1048. Alright. So we'll go ahead and just shut our lights off and throw our traffic advisor on, and we'll go ahead and scoot up from our location and fill out this arrest report before calling a prison transport. So he's going to be booked in just for the warrant, so that's all we're going to be arresting for. We'll go ahead and go to charges. It's going to be I don't know what it's going to, I guess it would be nonviolent. Yeah, it's going to be a warrant for his arrest. Go ahead and add to the charges, or added charge. There's no additional parties and no further details need to be added to this, so we'll go ahead and click save and clear, and we'll go ahead and just call for that prison transport to come pick him up. Dispatch, I'm going to be also standing by for a 1016. I'm going to be 10-8 off of a ARF. And if you guys don't know what that stands for, it means arrest report felony. If it's a misdemeanor, you'll say ARM. Prison transport is back there. They're taking their sweet time. So we'll be 10-8 off of this, code 4, and we'll get back out there and see what's going on. Alright, we have a land stalker here. Just that, what are they doing? Come on. Are you serious? No. That's not happening. They're not even using their signal. Whoa. It's a race going on, so I'm not even going to worry about it. So we have this land stalker here. They're just stopping in the middle of intersections, and then they sat at a green light for a long time, and then they turn last minute while sitting in the middle of the intersection, and then they didn't even use a signal. Look at that. They used a left turning signal to turn right, then hit a vehicle. I don't know what's going on with this driver. Dispatch, we're going to have 1081. It's going to be eastbound Power Street in Alta. It's going to be black Landstalker plate on the vehicle. It's going to be 28 Yankee Echo Romeo 061.
Plate 28 Young Edward Robert 061. No 1099.
Looks like I'm going to have some traffic blocked up here, but we're going to have to get this traffic stop over with so we can get traffic continuing. Hello, ma'am, with the Las Vegas Police Department. You know I pulled you over today? I pulled you over because, well, you were sitting at that intersection, and it was a green light back down there, just down the hill at that intersection. You were sitting at a green light, and then you go out into the middle of the intersection and then sit there for a second, and then you turn last minute while the red light's already red and you've already passed a line, and then you don't even give a signal, and then you come up the hill, then I light you up and pull you over, and you use your left turning signal and you turn right, and then you hit a vehicle head on. So what's going on here? Have you had anything to drink today, ma'am? Such a headache. Well, have you been drinking last night, or been drinking today or anything? Because it seems like you got a hangover or something. Have you taken any drugs in the past couple hours? Am I being detained? Currently, yes, you are being detained for some traffic violations you have violated, as well as hitting another vehicle head on. So yes, you are detained at this time. You mind giving me your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Kiflom.
Thank you, ma'am. Just go ahead and take us, or just what is going on back there? Go ahead and just sit tight for just a second. Okay, we're gonna have to move out of the way because this is getting ridiculous. It's getting traffic jammed. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go ahead and move out of the way for this dub stuff real quick. Go on. I'm guessing we're gonna have to park like this. Okay. Hopefully, yep, that fixed the traffic jam. So we got that all situated. We'll go ahead and we'll just stay parked there. We'll go ahead and run her in the database, see if she has any warrants or anything. Alright, she comes back with a valid license, no active warrants, stopped 3 times. She's 41 years old. We'll go ahead and do a vehicle database, make sure it's not stolen. It is going to be a Landstalker, plate matches from what we read off earlier. Insurance, registrations, valid. So, we're going to ask her to step out of the vehicle and do a alcohol test or a breathalyzer. We'll get her breathalyzer and have to see what her alcohol, like she's been drinking or anything, because she said she had a headache, and then she has been kind of driving a little bit reckless. She wrecked into a vehicle using the wrong turn signals when turning, and then she sat at an intersection for a long period of time. So we'll go ahead and just ask her to step out, do a breathalyzer test real quick, and then see when we'll go from there. Alright, ma'am, here's your license, registration, insurance. Go ahead and just put it back up or put it in the passenger seat and step out for me.
Come on, go!
We're going to go close this road off before we get hit by any of the, so we don't get hit by any of the AIs. Alright, ma'am, I'm going to be conducting a breathalyzer test. Now, this breathalyzer has a clear tube on it, and what you want to do is just put your mouth on that clear tube and blow into that clear tube until I say stop. You understand? Alright, ma'am, keep blowing, and stop. Alright, ma'am, just go ahead and turn around for me. Well, it's not letting me interact with her for some reason. No, don't open the door. No, come back here.
More.
Alright, looks like we're not going to be able to interact with her, so we'll have to do it the hard way. Ma'am, get on the ground for me. Put your hands up. Get all the way to the ground. Ma'am, right now I'm going to be placing you in handcuffs. For right now, you'll be placed in arrest for DUI. You've blew over the 0.0 or 0.08. Wait, okay, hold on. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so ma'am, the alcohol limits for what you have blown over is it's 0.08. That is the alcohol limit, and you blew over that. So you will be going to jail today for DUI. Do you understand? I'm going to go ahead and walk you to your front of the vehicle. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and just pat you down real quick. Is there anything on you that I need to know about before I pat you down? I'm going to reopen the road. Pair of bloody gloves, and she had a shotgun on her, so we'll go ahead, just walk her to my vehicle and place her in the back. Oh, we can't walk that way, we have to walk around. Alright, ma'am, I'm going to go ahead and place you in the back of the vehicle, so just watch your head when you're stepping in. Dispatch, we're going to have one white female on 1015. The female that I have, 1015, is going to be a 1049 driver. Ma'am, would you have anything in your vehicle that I need to be concerned about or worried about before I search it or anything?
Move it!
Alright, ma'am. I'm going to go ahead and read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say cannot be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford one, want to be appointed to you by the court, do you understand these rights as I read them to you? We'll go and do a quick search on the vehicle, make sure there's nothing in it, and then we'll impound the vehicle, and we'll go from there. So right now she's going to be charged with DUI and reckless driving. I forgot to tell her about reckless driving, but yeah, she'll be charged with reckless driving. Alright, so far we haven't found anything illegal on her or in her vehicle so far. I'm not going to worry about the bloody gloves or the leg that we found in the vehicle. I'm not even going to care nothing about it. We'll go ahead and call for that tow truck. Dispatch, you're going to be standing by for a 1048. Alright, ma'am. I forgot to mention to you, you also will be charged with reckless driving since you hit that vehicle head on and then you did some illegal, you didn't use your signal down there at the intersection, and then when you came up the hill you used your left turn signal and then you went right. So I'm going to be just charging you with that reckless driving as well as the DUI. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just, we should probably move out of the way of traffic. I'm going to move down the road. We're just going to throw our traffic advisor on. Tow truck's already picked up the vehicle, so we'll just move out of the way for traffic, and then we'll fill out this arrest report, call for that prison transport, and then we'll go from there. So, let's see. Create arrest report. It's going to be on Power Street, so that is correct. Let's see. We'll go ahead and just traffic related, and it's going to be traffic related, so we'll do reckless driving. We'll do leaving the scene of an accident. We'll go ahead and minimize that. Go to, wait a minute, driving under the influence. There we go. So it looks like she's got 2 felonies and a misdemeanor. No additional parties, no further details need to be added to this report. Save and clear. And we'll go ahead and mention to her that we'll be giving her another charge for leaving the scene of an accident. Alright, right now you're going to be getting another additional charge. It's going to be leaving the scene of an accident. So you'll be charged with DUI, reckless driving, and leaving the scene of an accident. Dispatch, I'm going to be standing by for a 1016. I'm going to be 10-8 off of a ARF. So since there was a misdemeanor and felonies involved in this, there was more misdemeanors than there was, not misdemeanors, there was more felonies than there was misdemeanors, so you would say ARF since there was more. So that's the reason why I said that, if you was wondering. Alright, there's a prison transport.
Screw you!
So we're going to be 10-8 code 4 off of this. We will be in the episode right here, so I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like on the video, and be sure to comment down below your thoughts on what you thought of the episode. And if you wanted to subscribe to the channel to see more content like this, be sure to do so, and it'll also let you know when I get notified, or you will get notified on when I upload if you subscribe. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.